It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing real good.
Doing real good.
Well, it's hot out there though. It's going to be hot.
It's
hot
already,
today.
yeah, it's already starting off. What's the temperature now? You said 75. Yeah, it's starting out pretty warm, but now let me tell you, I got a thing on my phone, and today or this morning it's saying heat indexes of 110 to 114.
Yeah. I see heat index values as high as 106, so they're all going to be a little different.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, it is going to be a hot day. Today's probably not the best day to mow your yard.
No.
Unless you're going to get out and get it done early.
Right.
God knows Bob will probably be out there this afternoon right in the middle of the heat mowing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Bob.
Yeah.
But,
just Bob. Just go Bob.
Die hard.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recommend it. I don't plan on being out in the yard and mowing. There's too many nice days coming because I know it's going to rain Wednesday, but it's going to bring cooler weather for a while, and we'll be going over some of the temperatures later. But there's going to be some great days, do some yard work, get some stuff done outside without burning up. You know,
Yeah, he's right. It looks real good. This
right.
forecast,
Right.
yeah, I like it. Should have waited 1 week to transfer everything from one garage to another. I finally got my little shop
Oh,
garage built.
yeah. You got a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, but they came at 8 o'clock Saturday night. They're from Texas, you know. It's one of them carport garages.
Yeah.
But, you know, they just enclose it. They show up at 8 o'clock, and he goes, "It's okay to do it now?" And I said, "Yeah, I've been waiting over a month." And so they got finished at midnight. He said, "Now, when I cut out windows and the garage doors, it's going to be loud." And I was like, "Okay."
Get her done.
I tell you what, you could feel it inside the house when they were cutting that metal. I mean, it was loud.
I wonder what they were using to cut it.
I don't know, but it was a machine. It wasn't snips.
No, and I had back when I used to do steel and work with metal, we had what was called nibbler guns. And they would take these little moon-shaped, and you could take a big, heavy piece of metal on the side of a barn and carve your name in cursive with this thing. It's just amazing, and it wasn't that loud. But God only knows what they were using.
Yeah, I think it was probably more so because maybe it was shaking the metal because they attached it onto the wall and then cut it out.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, echoing through the building.
You would think that they would have some decent equipment for traveling and doing that kind of stuff. I've seen people take skill saw, turn the metal blade backwards, and rip right through it, and it is a loud, just hammering mess of
I didn't watch them when they were cutting it. It was too loud. I just said go for it. But yeah, finished at midnight, and they live close to Houston. They're going to drive all the way back home. There was 5 of them, and I said, "We can at least take turns driving." And get the next couple of days off, and then they go out again. I guess this company has like 40 crews, and they sell all over the southeast.
Just send the crews out and travel.
Send out and travel.
I'll be darned.
Yep. So, but then that hurt. One of the reasons they got put off for a few days was that hurricane came through.
Yeah.
And then it.
Well, that's understanding.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
the rain delay.
Yeah, because I mean, the rain even hit us, and thank God the wind and the powerful stuff didn't, but the rain did. But then you got a deck being built.
You got a deck being built, remodeling a bathroom.
And then you got a pool that'll be coming.
Somebody's going to be helping me with that.
Yeah, that'll be me.
We've been waiting like 5 years to do all this stuff, you know.
No, that's cool. I like it.
Getting stuff paid off and putting back for it. So we were due. It's time. And it was stuff that we wanted to do when we bought the house. The house wasn't perfect when we bought it. Had to have it re-leveled, all these things. So it was time. And we got the last thing will be flooring throughout the house. That's going to be fun.
Jeez.
Moving everything out of one room and into another and into another, and yeah. So, and then we're done. I'm done. That's it.
Then you can actually sit back and enjoy it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yep. So, I'd say the deck will probably be finished within the next 2 days. Because it's not just deck, replacing a door and putting a doggy door in and building a pergola on top of the deck. So, I figure a couple of days. The railing's almost done. Then I figure they'll do the pergola, then the doors, and then they're gone. That part will be finished. And then, I got to
Then the
put
dirt
in,
work, then the pool, then
Yep.
extending the deck to the pool.
Yeah. Yep. Because I built the deck first instead of the... But it was going to have to anyways with the kind of pool we're getting with the legs that, come out 2 feet. It wouldn't have mattered. It really wouldn't have, because the deck is going to have to be built like floating over the top.
Yeah.
Or at least up to it, because it's going to have to float over the legs. So that, it is what it is. Yeah.
All right, let's get this opening going.
Oh, 7:06?
Yeah, we probably should get the
Start
opening
the show.
started. Yeah, might
Hospice
as well.
of the Ozarks. They sponsor the morning prayer. You want
They
to
do?
You want to do the morning prayer this morning?
I know you're already locked in. I don't want to take that away from you.
Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I'm asking you to watch over our country. As you know, the division and what happened this past weekend is hopefully more so going to bring us together than keep dividing us. Just keep us in your thoughts and prayers. I'm asking you as I'm praying for our country, because the division, I think, could still get worse. So, as always, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. And this I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. If you're taking care of a loved one, they can help you with a break, maybe a day or two. You can give them a call, 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care, because as Scooter always says,
Got to take care of yourself first so you can take care of others.
that's exactly right. And it can be a lot. Full-time job, taking care of a
It
loved
can drain
one.
you, and you won't even know. I mean, it'll just become a routine, but your body will quickly start getting drained if that is what your main focus is every day, and which is a good thing. I mean, we're not saying not to, but every now and then you just got to kind of let your batteries recharge a little bit. And
Yeah, that's exactly right. So give Hospice of the Ozarks a call, 870-508-1771, and ask them about respite care. Now let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call at 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Professionals in their field have been in service of the Twin Lakes community and Baxter County and, Arkansas and Missouri for the past 20 years. If you need professionals that are going to make sure all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed to get to that closing date on time, the Z-Team is who you want to call. Isn't that right, Scooter?
it is. That is true. They are very, very heavily involved in our community, different things that are going on. They sponsor a lot of events, a lot of the kid stuff and stuff that goes on in this community. And to me, those are the companies you need to support, because they're the local right here, supporting the things that are going on, and they know what's going on. I mean, they're here to help. They, you can go and ask them, how is it living in Mountain Home?
Right.
And they're going to take you around and they're going to show you, good or bad. This is it. This is what you got.
Yeah.
And I love it here, but it's not for everybody. I get it. But they'll be upfront and honest with you, and that's a big thing these days, is having somebody you trust that is upfront and honest, and that's what they're known for.
Yep, very well said. Well, let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z Team. Oh, beautiful White River of Carter, Arkansas. I mean, we need to be fishing. Can we just one day?
Yeah.
We've said this for 2 years.
We need to.
Well, I
we need
know,
to go
right?
fishing. I need to go floating. I hadn't done that in a little while.
I've only been floating one time this year.
We need to fix that.
One time.
We need to fix that.
Busy. Collar, Arkansas. If you've never been down there, you should take a short drive and check out the Collar Spring. Icy cold water like today. Buddy, you'd want to be up to your eyeballs in that stuff. But they got a rope swing. They got a nice little ballpark down there, little kids area to play. I mean, just a neat little community. Go by and check it out.
I guarantee that swim hole will be busy today.
It will. It'll probably be covered up because it's going to be really hot. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings. You can find these camera views. They say live view. There's this camera view that moves around and zooms in and out. Look, they're already on the water.
Yeah, there's a boat over there on the left side. Oop.
Oh.
Hold on. Something's going on with it.
There
it
we
goes.
go.
There
now
it goes.
We're back.
Right on the boat.
Yep.
Get a
Ready.
fish. Get a fish. Come on, get it.
How long do you think they'll make it before they're like, it's too hot to get a fish now? Another hour maybe, and they'll be heading in.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
That is cool.
It's a good shot.
Very good. These camera views will change around 7-8 different places, zoom in and out of Collar, Arkansas, and the White River. You can see the still shot that will show, in the distance is Mountain Home and Bull Shoals and the Missouri line. The refreshing of the page. Thanks, Scooter. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z Team a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. And with that, let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z Team. In Mountain Home at 75, Harrison at 75. We got Batesville at 79, Yellville at 77. Let's see here, Marshall at 72, and Salem at 77, Mountain View at 72, Calico Rock at 75, West Plains, Missouri at 77, Springfield at 77, Poplar Bluff at 77, and St. Louis at 75. It's just getting a little glitch in there. It happens.
It does.
It does. I feel like I'm glitching this morning.
Probably hot already.
I think so. National Weather Radar, you can see some activity rolling through Kansas and Illinois, parts of Missouri. You can see towards 10, 11 o'clock hour. It's, north central and north central Missouri, and then spreads down to south central Missouri. The rest of the country looks good. South Dakota's getting some activity across Michigan into, Ottawa. That's way up there, Canada. See, I'm glitching this morning. Let's scroll into Arkansas and Missouri. The activity that's going across to Illinois and Kansas, it doesn't look like it lasts a really long time until you get into the 10, 11 o'clock. You see how it kind of dissipates across Kansas? And then, but I guess Illinois is going to see activity most of the day. I don't think Arkansas will see anything. That'll be a couple days away. Watches and warnings, though, we've got a heat advisory and an excessive heat warning starting from Baxter County, stretching all the way over to Memphis into Tennessee and down to Little Rock, parts of Mississippi, the rest of the states in a heat advisory. It's going to be real hot today. Today, excessive heat warning, mostly sunny, high at 96. Tonight, got a 60% chance of thunderstorms, low of 72. Wednesday, 70% chance of thunderstorms, high of 84. Wednesday night, 40% chance of thunderstorms, low of 66. Thursday, a slight chance of showers at 20%, high of 81. That's when it starts to
And then the rest of the week, it's just like that. It's just
60
nice.
and 80s. Very nice. Thursday night, 60. Mostly clear. Friday, high of 82 and sunny. Friday night, low of 60 and mostly clear. Saturday, high of 84, mostly sunny. And rounding out Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64. Sunday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 81. Sunday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 65. Carla and I were talking about, just a little bit of work back there near the garage that we just done. And I was like, let's just wait till it's cooler. Wait until the fall.
There you go.
But
now's
you know
the
what?
time.
But 60s, when does it start to drop into the 60s? It's going to be after dark, I guess, or right before? I don't know. When is that?
I don't know. This could be a good week to work outside other than today.
Yeah.
Oh, and then tomorrow we got rain.
Yeah. But this weekend, tree pollen today is low, grass pollen is moderate, and wagweed pollen is none. Norfolk Lake water level is at 560.96. Level is 8.96 feet above full pool. And they're not generating right now, but I'm sure spillway gates are open for minimum flow. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 660.29. Level is 1.29 feet above full pool. They're generating 1. And that is a look at your weather brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. You can give them a call at 870-405-0796. Or 0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. And with that, let's hear another word from our sponsor.
We're going to actually take a break.
We're going to take a break. It's 7:15. I didn't even realize.
Yep, we're going to take a full break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. This part of the community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. A sea of orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands, RTVs, zero turns, implements, lots of them in the back.
Lots and lots of attachments, implements, whatever you can think of, they have it.
They've got it. Parts and service. If you're looking for hay baling equipment, because that time is near, they've got a big selection. If you're needing to have something worked on, they've got a huge service department, as I said earlier, parts and service. A big parts department. If you want to go to their website at ozarksfarmandlawn.com, check out their promotions and specials on their new, limited time offer. See details. I guess you just got to click on each one, but you just click through and there's their special offers and low rates. I tell you what, Ozarks Farm and Lawn, that's the place to go for all of your outdoor equipment.
People are really nice, very knowledgeable. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, exactly. So this part of community news, the Ozarks, donate community with Blood Center of the Ozarks and receive a plush beach towel.
Yeah.
So they had a couple times.
Beach towel for giving blood.
Beach towel for giving blood.
It's that time of year.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing.
So if you get the beach towel, does that mean you have to go to the beach?
Oh, you have to. I mean,
have
that's
to.
just, yeah.
So go give blood, get the beach towel, and then boom, you're going to the beach. That'll be Thursday, July 18th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, Bloodmobile in the parking lot of 620 North Main in Harrison. And always good to donate blood. They're always running low. So if you have time, go by there Thursday, July 18th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Appointments are strongly encouraged. To schedule an appointment, you can call 417-227-5006 and contact Danielle House. You go to, where's it at here? Their website. There it is, cbco.org/donate-blood/ and set you an appointment today. Be real good, won't it?
There you go.
Help save a life.
And get a beach towel.
And get a beach towel.
And get to go to the beach.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Very important to donate blood.
It is.
Let's see, the Baxter County Library. Adventure begins at your library. You can go to the library you can go to their website. See, I'm glitching. BaxterCountyLibrary.org. Click on Programs and Services. Go to their program guide because their summer is chocked full of 8 pages of fun for little kids all the way up to senior citizens. They've got little concert series going. Looks like their next one will be Saturday, July 20th, the Charlotte Freeland Band. And then Saturday, August 17th, Pam Setzer Band. You can go in through the adult programs and see the things they have going on. They have a American Red Cross blood drive Thursday, July 25th. So get ready for that. Homesteading skills. It looks like, you want to learn how to use a chainsaw. Chainsaw 101, the basics, Thursday, August 8th. You know, you just can't beat the Baxter County Library for things going on. You got book clubs. You've got the summer youth reading program that's going through August 3rd. I'd say you're kind of missed on that one if you're if you're just going to sign up. Summer adventures, summer Saturday shows. It looks like the next one will be July 27th. Joe Coover Magic Show, 10:30 a.m. Now, some of these things are register, and you can do that here on their website. You can go to the calendar. Let's click on the calendar here, and you can see the different things that are going on throughout the month. And if you, let's see, Tween Nature Camp, you see over there to the left, I don't see registration, so you let's Let's see if I can find one that is registered. Anyways, if you see one that's registered, you can do it right there. You got to have a Baxter County Library card. That's easy to get as well. But everything you want to know is right here on their website. If you're looking to check out something, you can come right here to their special collections and see what they have to offer. These Orion telescopes are awesome. They got ukuleles, fishing kits, children's activity kits, portable CD and DVD players. You can do a book club in a bag. You get one of those and start your own book club. Round knitting looms, hand bells. You can go out there and just ring some bells, buddy. Portable mini speakers. Look, roll-up musical keyboards are coming soon. Play-away launch pad, loaded activity tablet. It just, I can go on and on and on of everything that you can do. Digital audio books, online. I mean, Scooter, our library rocks.
It does. I give them, and they've always got stuff going on. I mean, just constant.
Definitely. And the Baxter Summer Concert Series has been rolling and going. July 20th, we have Pretty Tied Up, and gates open at 6 p.m. They start, 7 p.m. will be Minium, and at 8:15, Pretty Tied Up. It's located at the Hickory Park here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And then August 10th, you have, there it is, Tucker Wetmore. Sorry, they didn't have his name real big. Tucker Wetmore will be there. They'll start at 8:15, but gates open at 6, and I guess the opener will be to be announced. And this is all free to the public. They might have one in September. They're still working on that. We haven't confirmed. So, you got anything, Scooter? Any community news?
I don't.
Oh, the SBA loans. That was extended till, I believe, either August 30th or August 31st.
Yeah, it was the end of August.
End of August. So if you were part of the tornado and need assistance, you can contact the SBA. You can go by and see Jeff Quick to find out more at the
Food Bank.
North Central Arkansas Food Bank. And with that, that's your look at the community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. And I guess we'll
take a quick break.
Take a quick break.
Yep. We'll be back.
All right.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Well, as you can tell, we have no guest.
So,
it happens.
Podcast. No.
Podcast.
We jokingly, we say podcast every now and then, and you probably have heard it before, but that just means that our guest couldn't make it today, or something changed or whatever, and we've always joked about doing a podcast, you know, where we didn't have to be politically correct and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, so when we say podcast, it's just us.
Scooter and I. So, you know,
and we talk about anything and everything.
Yeah, and not anything.
Well, not anything.
Not everything.
Yeah, and if we did a podcast, we probably would.
Wait, oh yeah, yeah. There'll be something I'd be talking about right now.
Little restrictions when you're on media. But.
Yeah, you know, and we try to keep it light and
keep it
optimistic and upbeat and happy. And I tell you, so you know, we were going to go over my trip, and if you've never been to Europe, you really should save a few. Well. $dollars and go.
We never got a chance to talk about it, and I've never been to Europe and places like that. But we kept saying that when you come back, we need to talk about it and show some pictures and stuff like that, because I saw a few that were online, and it's pretty neat. I mean, I've never been, and I think it's pretty cool.
Well, and you know, I loaded all the pictures up, but I don't know if we can go through my quick reels. I don't know if people really want it. It'd be like going to a family member's house and clicking through the pictures.
Some of the cool highlights.
Yeah, so,
would be pretty cool.
If you want to, you can go ahead and we'll click on that one. And so this is us taking off to Rome, and you can see there's Trevi Fountain. I know we showed this the last time we were quick through, but
you flew how many miles during this?
Oh. Well, it was 8 flights and 6 different airports.
There
and
you go.
To get to Rome, you know, we went Memphis to Atlanta to Rome, and that was like 11 hours worth of flying. That right there was so much fun. We did a cooking class, and that is at the Vatican. That is the Pantheon. I get those two messed up. It's Parthenon. And so, I mean, a lot of these buildings have been there 1,000 years.
Yeah,
you know,
forever.
500 years, 1,000 years, 1,500 years, 2,000 years. Buddy, they built stuff to last. And
that's just amazing.
It's amazing.
The craft work.
Oh yeah, and the food is amazing. If you like Italian food,
yeah, they make it like an art form.
Yeah. So that was Rome. And then we went to Athens. I guess I can just, there we go. Then we went to Athens. Now, not a lot of pictures here. This is where we stayed. It was more of a small coastal community. We stayed about an hour from Athens, and Athens is huge. But just definitely a very cool trip and beautiful views. And that's the Parthenon. Yeah. Parthenon.
Jeez.
And it was, buddy, like today, hot. It was so hot, but look at this city. Now, I know it goes really fast, but all the way around, because that's the tallest mountain in the middle of it, and look at this place. They left no pebble uncovered, you know, and it's just wall to wall packed. But then there you go, there's the beach. But it was amazing to see something that has been standing for so long. The food is excellent, and just definitely a very good time in Athens. Here we go, going to Sicily, and I had to do like 3 parts of Sicily because that's where we stayed the longest. Carla's had exchange students, you know, that came over and stayed with her. So we went and stayed with Martina and her family members. That was a quick view. He took us out on the boat in the Mediterranean. Absolute beautiful water, and Sicily is amazing. They live in a park called Messina, and just crystal blue water. I mean, you can see all the way down, you know, depending on how deep it is. But we had an amazing time with them. It's definitely a fun trip to take with the family. Just don't go as many places as we did.
Yeah, you walked way too many miles.
Oh, it was 159,000 steps, 63.9 miles that we walked throughout this place. That's a nice little mountain community that overlooks the ocean, and lots of cool little shops. See, look at that. They just build right on the side of a mountain. And you know, there's an active volcano on this island. Sicily is on an island that's really close to the mainland. You can see the mainland. We just happened to be there on days. Okay, and we just happened to be there on days that you couldn't see across. The humidity, you know, created like a fog across. You can see across the ocean, and but that's cool. That right there is a church that has been there, I believe, like 500 years. That this church has been there. I mean, maybe 200.
This old stuff.
200 to 300 years, buddy, forever. You know, you just, as long as America's been around. And another place with amazing views. Then we went to a castle. Now, all right, so you see that cat back there? It goes fast. Here, we'll get it on a view real quick. So this is a castle that's been there, you know, a few hundred years, and they have really cool events there where they dress up like back in the day in the medieval times. Those are all replicas, and you know, it's crazy to think people actually wore that and fought, and just really cool. This is about an hour from the coastline, and here we go. There's a little city. It's about 2,000 people that live there. And right there's the coast. It's hard to see, but you travel all through windy roads to get up here. But I'm going to go back to that cat real quick. So we went, after that church, we went to, I'll just let it roll to the next one. Oh, yeah, it's this one. So we just did an authentic meal at this restaurant. So they bring out this food to you on plates. And there was Martina and two of her friends, and then us four of those. So there was 7 of us. And you're sitting outside in a pavilion, and there was 2 families there, these big, long benches, you know. And it's just filled up with family members. And so they bring out this food. They have plates of meat and like olives and sun-dried tomatoes and herbs and stuff. And you just start eating on it. And they bring out a bottle of wine and a bottle of water. So you eat on that for the first like 15-20 minutes, and then they bring out a plate of all this kinds of cheese, and they have like a raspberry jelly that goes with it. It's delicious. And then you think, okay, that's it, we're done. Nope. Then there's another plate that comes out with different meats, but this is like a steak meat and like a traditional sausage and something else on it. So they bring out this plate. And I said, so were we all supposed to get a plate like this, all 7 of us? And she said, yes. They only brought out 1 plate. She told her, all right, everybody's pretty much full. But it's just like,
holy cow.
You know, we think of the portions that we get over here. You know, Big Mac and large fry and a big drink, you know. And, oh, my goodness. And they just, you know, and you think, all right, we're done. No. So they bring that out, and it's all so good. So then they bring out another bottle that looks like water, and I said, "What's it?"
Looks like water.
And then I
said,
looks like water, and I said, "What's this?" And they said, "It's Italian water." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm fishing, eating a couple pieces of steak, and I grab that bottle and I pour it into a cup, and I go and I just swig it back, thinking that it's going to be water. Scooter, I thought it was water, and it's 40 proof. Alcohol, right? Not 100, thank God, but it's 40 proof, and I shoot that back like I'm about to guzzle water and spit up a little bit, And I looked at Martina and I said, "That's not water." And all of her and her friends start laughing at me, and they go, "No, that's what we call Italian water." And I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
It's just 40 proof, so it's Italian water.
Yeah. We had a good laugh. They more so at my expense, but yeah, you got to watch out for them Italians. I thought it was, they love their wine, but I guess they love their Italian water too. So anyway, you can see that very very amazing trip. This last one, this was part of the Europe trip. I can't fast forward it. You've seen this part, but towards the end we went up into the mountains. Of course, it was foggy. Couldn't really see outside of where the fog was, but they have these, I don't know, it's like sacred areas and these rocks. It'll be towards the end of this that people from all around the world go to. It's like I don't know, a mother nature thing, and you'll see it here towards the end. Like I said, there's another little church. There's the castle. It takes a 1 minute reel takes a second to get to where I want it to be. But so the tour guides, they didn't speak English.
The medieval stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The tour guides didn't speak English, so they were having to translate. They were having to tell our Martina's friends, and then they would have to tell us what was going on. And sometimes they'd be sitting there talking for like 5 minutes about something, and then their friends would turn to us and they'd say something for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And we were like, "That's it. There it is. There's you see all that." So it's like a sacred place. It's special.
That's cool.
Yeah, and you can climb up on these huge rocks and overlook miles and miles, but because it was foggy that time, we really couldn't see. Anyway, the last part of the trip, never been to New York City. We did kind of a layover thing and went there for that night. Rode one of them tour buses. They go around different areas. Went by the Empire State Building. There's the Flatiron Building.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of renovations of it. Went across the bridges and got to see the skyline from afar. Just it was amazing. Too many people for me. You're talking about it's mountain home for somebody around here.
Yeah, New York is
You're talking like 8 million people, and buddy, you can tell, city that never sleeps. It's
one of those things. It's cool to visit and see, but I'm not the type that would want to live.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Big cities. I mean, I lived outside of Chicago and then in Memphis, and that was big enough for me to realize, I like my small towns.
Yeah, me too. Carla would move there in a heartbeat.
So out of all the vacations you've taken a bunch. What's one of your favorites?
Family or just me and Carla?
It doesn't matter.
One that stands out the most is a trip that Carla and I took. It was a cruise with the kids. Well, not Cameron, he was too small. But we took Kirsten and one of her friends. We went to Cozumel, one of the stops.
Okay.
Rented a Jeep, Carla and I did. We drove around and went to a tequila factory, got Cuban cigars, and just...
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, it was an amazing trip. But, I mean, I've been on others. When you're talking about when Kirsten and I and a friend of mine and one of her friends, we took a Class A RV trip to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Went to Vegas. Kirsten at like 12 years old absolutely loved Vegas. I mean, I was like, uh-oh, that's not good.
I took a Class A and we went up to Fargo, North Dakota. Mm-hmm. We had that big wrestling thing up there, and we took a Class A, rented a Class A and drove it up there. Of course, it was a massive one, and you had to know exactly where you're going to get this thing in, because you can get down a back road and you'd be in a world of trouble and fast. But it was a lot of fun. It wasn't bad at all.
See, thankfully nowadays, your GPS is much better than what it used to be. And
you can actually program it for a vehicle that size. And it'll keep you off some of the back roads and some of the stuff. But Of course, I haven't been to like Europe and stuff like that. I've been to Hawaii, Kauai, of course, Mexico. I've been to Canada, but that's about as far out from here that I've been. And probably one of my favorites would probably be Mexico. We went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was just me and my wife, and we had some friends that we met down there that were already down there, and it was really cool because they'd rented I guess it's like a condo it's part of a hotel, but it had a big old porch that overlooked the ocean, and it was like a 3-bedroom, beautiful place. But we got to do things that we hadn't done before. They had we did the swim with the dolphins.
Yes, done that.
And normally I'm thinking, and they did it in a big, huge pool.
That's how we did it. You're not in the ocean like wild dolphins.
No. And now they do have some things that do that. But this one was really cool because they got, I'm thinking, all right, they're like, you got to watch a video and you got to spray yourself down before getting in the water, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I'm thinking, all right, we're going to watch this long video and we're going to get 5 minutes with the dolphins. And that wasn't the case. You watch this little short video where you can touch them, where you can't. And then they put you in the water, and the whole time, I mean, these are trained dolphins. I mean, they're coming up and giving you a kiss, and they're teaching you high five, and so you get to play with these dolphins for like an hour. I mean, we're in there, and we're in this small group, and then the coolest thing is at the end, you got to race them.
Really?
And so
how do you race them?
You get two of you side by side, and the dolphins come around, and they lay on their back as they come beside you, and you lay on their belly and hold on to their fins. What they can do upside down is freaking amazing. I mean, you are in and out of the water, and you're racing because you got the other person beside you, and you're just trying to hold on, and they're just shooting in and out. And then all of a sudden, this buzzer goes off, and you let go, and you just slide off, And that was probably one of the funniest things is racing a dolphin.
Yeah, we didn't race them, but you got to ride the dolphin across the pool, and they're so fast that it was just quick. You were at one end in an instant. And
they do the same way where they flip upside down. And what they can do upside down is just you were gone.
They're smart as us.
And then I did a parasailing while I was down there. That was, I've always wanted to do parasailing, and I've seen it. I've never seen it the way they did it. All right, so I'm in my room, and I look down at the beach, and they got a parasailing sign up, and there's guy down there getting stuff ready and the parachute and all the stuff, and so I'm like, they got a sign up, I'm going to go down there and go parasailing. Go down there, and the guy speaks this much English, so by the time you haggle the price and whatever, I don't care. I want to do this.
Just get me up there.
I want to do this. So he's getting the harness put on me, he's getting me all strapped in. I'm like, I'm excited. I'm like, where's the boat? Get me the boat. Get me hooked up. The boat's hooked up. I'm looking out there. I'm like, where's the boat? Wait. You can't see the boat. And I've seen some parasailing but not where you couldn't see the boat.
Sure.
And they're like, I got them on radio.
You start close.
We got them on radio. No, you're going to take off from the beach and land on the beach.
Oh, wow.
So he's trying to explain to me that you got two pull cords, a red and a green. And as I'm coming in, there'll be a buzzer that goes off. Look down, you'll see a big red flag or a big green flag. If their flag's out, then just grab that handle, pull it to your chest, count to 10, and then let go, and that'll help us guide you in. So we finally get all ready. He radios the boat, and he says, as soon as I tell you to set. So we take about 4 steps, and then he says set, and it just takes you on up. And it is the most peaceful. I mean, you can't hear nothing. I mean, you think you'd hear the wind, and you don't. You can feel the wind. It's a nice, cool breeze. You got birds floating around, and next thing you know, I mean, you're going up, and you're going up, and you're going up, and there's this the Disney cruise line was out in the off the thing, and it got to the point where I could see a very little bit of the wake. I couldn't see the ship, couldn't see the town I was in anymore. And so I'm up there by myself, but it's peaceful. It's enjoyable. At one point in time, you kind of get above some of the clouds and you can't really see nothing around. You just feel like you're just airless, just like you have no weight, and finally you start bringing you down, because I look down and I can see the town. And they must have swung me over the town, because that's all I see. I don't see the water anymore. Dang. So as I finally come down, I start seeing the water, and then I finally find my hotel, which is like a 10-story hotel that I couldn't see. I finally find it, and so then it gets, and they should have explained some more, but the buzzer goes off. And you know what the buzzer goes? You got to look for flag, red or green flag.
Yeah.
So I look down, and it's green flag. That's my right handle. So I got to bring it down to your chest, all right? And then what they didn't want to explain to you is it collapses that side of the parachute. And you go from nice calm 0 to 100 mile an hour one direction.
Yeah.
And shaking, and just, you feel like you broke something. And it had me scared crapless. I mean, I'm going to try to give it a little bit of reaction. So you're floating, and you're nice and calm, and you grab this handle and just bring it down to your, and your lips feel like they're over here, and you're just shaking, and all of a sudden you let go, and I do not want to do that. And
that's how you have to come down.
So they bring me down. I can see the beach, and I'm lined up, and they've got like a bunch of people standing out on this beach now. And as soon as I hit, everybody jumps on me. I mean, they just tackle me, blah, blah, blah. They're unhooking. They're breathing heavy. I'm like, what the heck? And they said, oh, we're done. We're done. The wind picked up. We almost lost you over the town. You weren't supposed to be over there.
Oh,
we couldn't get you back here. The boat wasn't able to. I'm like, oh, my God.
So they probably had boat full speed.
Oh, yeah.
And you weren't going
anywhere. And it was
anywhere.
just.
It was carrying you back.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't know if they were going to get me back. They had called in people. That's where all the.
Dang.
So I'm like, and I didn't know this. Thank God. Yeah. I mean, I would have been freaking up there in the air. But
you're just like, this is awesome.
Yeah. But that's one of my funniest, and then
it's better not to know.
The friends that I went with, and we did the dolphin thing instead of doing the dune buggy. They did the dune buggy ride where they went through, and
that's cool.
They came back, and all you could see is the white of their eyes because the goggles. It was
yeah.
It was pretty cool. We got a break. We got a break. We got to take.
Okay, let's take a break. We'll be right back, and just have a few minutes left.
There you go, telling good stories.
Yeah,
be back.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Scooter and I just sitting here chatting away about trips we've taken. He, got to see heaven on a parasail.
On a parasail in Mexico.
Didn't know it. Yeah. One of the other trips that Carla and I did, we did exchange. She was the exchange student program coordinator. And, you do so many, and you get a trip to Europe with a part of the company. Where it's 4 days, so pretty much you stay 2 days there. But we went to a little town called Segovia. Took one of the not a like a bullet train, but it was probably running 120. But Segovia is a little town that has a Roman aqueduct that's still in use. Roman aqueduct. I mean, how far back does the Romans date, right?
That's cool.
And then it has this nice castle up on a mountaintop. So we had a taxi driver pick us up from the railway system and take us up to the top. And of course, he took us the long way around, probably to, get a little extra. But then we walked back down after going to the castle. We walked down the mountain, had a nice lunch, and then we walked the city. And then I said, well, let's walk back to the train station. Well, the train station was like, 11 miles away or something.
Oh, man.
So we walked that day but got to see the most beautiful sunset. I mean, it was amazing. And all we did was walk around. It was really cool. That was a great trip too.
That's cool.
So what else you got?
We went to, and this I was younger, had a chance to go to Hawaii and Kauai. And it was really cool. I was helping. There was a guy that he owned a series of condos in different areas, and basically I got paid to go out there and act like I'm staying there in that condo while they take pictures for the brochures, and then I've got time to do whatever until we move on to the next shoot or whatever. So I got to stay in the condo and everything while we're there. So had a chance to get my brother to come out there, and so we went to Hawaii, and then we went over to Kauai. And Kauai was really cool. It's a little island that, it's just a really cool little island. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. But we had a couple things go on there. They have the thing called the Fern Grotto, and it's like this little cave entrance that everything grows from the top down. Right. It's beautiful.
So it's hanging. It's just
they do weddings. They do all sorts of stuff there, and I'd heard about it, and they're like, oh, you got to go see if you've never seen it, blah blah blah. So you take this little boat ride and takes you down. You get on this trail and you'd go for this little hike until you get to the Fern Grotto. And we're hiking along, and they've got these little things. They're like nuts that hang them from the tree, and I see people picking them as they go and blah blah blah. So I grabbed one of these.
It's gonna be good.
Holy cow, these are awesome. So as we're walking down this trail, I'm just grabbing them, popping them in, not thinking anything of it. So we get down to the Fern Grotto, and our guide is explaining the Fern Grotto and how it blah blah blah, and then he grabs one of these nuts
and says, don't eat this.
Basically, they are excellent, but be very careful. They're a laxative.
And
if you eat one, it blah blah blah. If you eat, I'm like,
dude, I've ate like 10 of these.
I am in trouble. And dude, we barely made it back to shore, and it was like Dumb and Dumber. You ever seen that thing? Woo! That was not. I was definitely cleared out for a while. And then we decided that we were going to go out in the ocean, and they have these little body boards you could rent, because we can't surf.
Sure.
So me and my brother went out there and we'd bodyboard, and then he got too far over and got caught up in the coral reef.
Oh.
So then they had to send search and rescue out for him to get him off. And it was just one of them trips.
That's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good time.
I knew you were going somewhere with those nuts.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But those are fun trips.
Whatever you do, don't eat something in a foreign land. I mean, Hawaii's not, like foreign, but it is when you've never been there.
That was a foreign object.
Yeah, it was a foreign object. Make sure you ask first before you chow down.
It was a good time, though.
Very much so.
Now you've heard too much of our stories.
Yeah. Well, it's just whether you go far or you stay close to home, take a break. You know, go on a vacation, recharge your batteries. You will feel a lot better when you get back and go back to work. You really
Sometimes
do.
just getting away to rest.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't always have to do something that's got all this stuff going on.
No,
just,
even if it's a staycation where you you go home.
Just get away from things and relax.
Yep. That's right. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. We hope you enjoyed Scooter and David's podcast.
There you go.
Until Thursday, you all have a great day and stay indoors if you can. Stay hydrated. We'll see you.